Hare Krishna, and welcome to this video on the Bhagavad-gita, chapter 1, verse 1. In this video we will look at all the individual words of this verse, and we have already taken care of some of them in part 1, and now in part 2 we will continue to try to fill out this worksheet completely. So we left off at samavetah, and we were about to start with yuyutsavah. So let's first zoom in here, and you can see things a little better. So we were at yuyutsavah. Here it is. Now, as I pointed out in the previous video, we halted just before yuyutsavah because it was a little complicated to explain what this word is all about. So this is something which is called a desiderative adjective. And it is created by several moves. And we can say that, in short, let's do it like this here. We have a root, yud. It says yut here, but it's a little modified. So we have yud, to fight, as a root, and then we have a reduplication here. We have copied the beginning of the root, so we get yuyut, and then we add, at the end, we add something which is called a desiderative marker, the sa, which adds the meaning of a desire. So we have a verb root, to fight, which is reduplicated, and then we have an addition of a desire. So it's something about a desire, and it's something about to fight. Exactly how that works, or what the exact flavor is, depends on what we do with this so-called desiderative root. The desiderative stem, desiderative stem. So we can create a desiderative verb, to desire, to fight, or we may create a desiderative noun, which is a desire, to fight, or we may create, as in this case, we may create a desiderative adjective, desiring to fight. And that is created by switching out the final short a here to create, and instead we toss in a final u here, so we have yuyutsu instead of yuyutsa, and then we decline that as a masculine noun ending in u. So we see here then that this ending here and this particular declension is the masculine plural of the desiderative stem yuyutsu. So we can fill in now. Here we have desiderative adjective, and it's masculine nominative plural. And it means, we could have said something like fight-spirited or something like that, more poetic, but let's just do a very simple Translation: desiring to fight. Desiring to fight. Alright, so that's pada 2 completed, and let's go on to pada number 3. Here we have a word which all of you may not recognize, and but this is actually a word which has its origins in the pronoun called mama, which is genitive with the meaning my. So it's from the pronoun mud, is a stem, the pronoun stem, mud. So, and what is done here is that we have a strengthening of the first vowel here from a short mama to a long mama. And then we have added what looks like a secondary suffix here, tadhita suffix. And then we have, so we have mamakah with a short at the end. And then we have declined it in plural, nominative plural. So we get mamakah. So we would regard this as an adjective, which we have declined in plural, nominative. And we could say it means my, or perhaps better, my ones, since it's declined in plural. We can give this hint here that it's about several things that are mine, not just one thing, but many things. All right, so let's move on to pandavah. And this, we may call it a proper noun. And just as its sister word here, next to it here, it's also masculine nominative plural. Masculine nominative plural. So they are many. It's not just one pandava, but many. So it is our heroes, the pandavas. The sons of Pandu. All right, and then we have over here, this you should recognize by now, indeclinable, and is a conjunction, of course, which means and. And here is another one. We have indeclinable also, but not a conjunction, but a particle. And some would call this an emphatic particle. And in this context, we may translate it as certainly, or something like that, certainly. Now let's see here, we have kim. And that is an interrogative pronoun. and it's neuter nominative singular. So it's a question. And the question is, what? And then we have akurvata. And this is a verb. And it's third person singular, imperfect, middle. And it's should be third plural here. Sorry about that. Okay, and then they did. So several persons are were doing something, which links together with this question: what were they doing? What they did. All right, then here we have another proper noun. And we note here, of course, that there is no ending visarga here, right? So there is nothing at the end here. So this is vocative singular. So it should be sanjaya, addressing sanjaya. All right, I think that's basically complete. And so let's zoom out here. See the whole sheet here. Dhritarastrah, uvaca, dharma-ksetre, kuru-ksetre, samavetah, yuyutsavah, mamakah, pandavah, eva, kim, akurvata, sanjaya. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and Hare Krishna.